From Patterson-Borman Arena in beautiful Monona, Wisconsin, this is Monona Community Media. I'm Steve Martinelli, and this is Silver Eagle basketball. Tonight, the Silver Eagle boys looking for their first win of the season, take on the Madison Edgewood Crusaders. Silver Eagles starting this season, 3 straight losses, tough losses too. They opened the season with an overtime loss to Mount Horeb, a game in which they led late in the second half. Thought they were going to pull it out, but couldn't quite do it. Their most recent loss against the Waukesha North Stars, champions of the Southern Eastern Conference. Old Cheech and Chong bit there, sorry. They lost in overtime to them, 54-50. Another tough game. And sandwiched in between those two OT losses was a loss against conference rival Monroe down at Monroe High School, 59-52. So those 3 losses, albeit close, total only 13 points difference between MG and their first, and 3 wins, matter of fact. Looking for their first win against the Crusaders. Edgewood comes in tonight, not much better than Monona, to be quite frank with you. They're 1-3 on the season. Their only victory against Fort Atkinson. They beat them 70-67 on December 7th, but face it, everybody defeats Fort Atkinson in everything. Around that game, they got beat by Janesville Craig in an opener, blasted pretty good by 17 points. Lost by 11 to Reedsburg and lost to Stoughton. Stoughton, of all people, by 10 points. So both these teams struggling a little bit, trying to find their identity. It's early in the season, but both still looking for that win to really set their season on course. Crusaders are led in scoring by Michael Regner. He was their leading returning scorer from last year. Last year he averaged 11 points a game, was all conference. Was he all conference or just honorable mention? Let me check this. Honorable mention. They graduated a couple players who got postseason honors. Michael Merigioli was all conference, 15 points a game, and Andrew Newton was honorable mention. They replaced a couple good players with some decent players, but like I said, they're struggling. We're going to take a little break here and have our national anthem, and then get right into the player introductions. MG Pep Band here tonight, so please stand, kneel, whatever your conscience directs. There we go, the award-winning Monona Grove Pep Band. You know, and frankly, it's because of the Pep Band that I'm up here doing these games. Little known fact. All right, Silver Eagles against the Edgewood Crusaders. Monona Grove looking for that first win, led in scoring by Lance Nelson and Jacob Munns, the 2 in double figures. All right, for the starting lineups for the Crusaders, number 24, Alessandro Jimenez. Number 10, Nathan Golden. What have we got here? Number 44, Wallace Schmatzer. He's a big guy. Number 12, Ben Newton. And number 20, their leading scorer, Michael Regner. So it's Golden, Newton, Regner, Jimenez, and Schmatzer. And now your Silver Eagles starting lineup. Number 2, 5'10" senior guard, Trey Loken. Loken, also defensive back on last fall's football team. Number 12, 5'10" senior, Jacob Munns at the other guard. 6'5" junior, number 21, Connor Bracken. Number 14, 6'3" junior, Kevin Nett at forward. And rounding out the starting five, a 6-foot junior, number 3, Captain Lance Nelson. Nelson and Loken, the captains on this team. And like I mentioned, Nelson and Munns, the leading scorers. Bracken right behind them. Those three make up a good 30 points a game right there. Monona hasn't had too much trouble scoring points. It's just in the close games they've been able to pull the trigger and get it done. So let's hope they can do that tonight against these Crusaders. Edgewood comes in. I mentioned Regner, their leading scorer at 15. Daniel James has 9.5 points a game for Edgewood, but he scored 20 of those in an opener against Janesville Craig, and then hasn't scored 20 total in their other 3 games. So Schmatzer jumping against Bracken, excuse me. Kraken's a giant sea monster. We'll release him later. And Wallace Schmatzer wins the tip. This is Jimenez running the point for the Crusaders. Swings it right side to Newton, or that was Golden. Now back to Jimenez. There's Newton with the ball, high left side. Bring it back to Newton. Looking inside for Schmatzer. Silver Eagles are watching him very carefully. They come out in a 2-3 defense. Edgewood just kind of working the perimeter there. They get a 12-footer for Schmatzer. Miss. Rebound. That's Kevin Nett. Silver Eagles on the run. This is Lance Nelson. Top of the key. Back to Nett. Loken to Munns. High left side. He'll try to drive. Back off. They look inside for Bracken. I'm gonna do that all season. Nelson can't get his shot to go, but is knocked out of bounds by the Crusaders. It'll be MG ball. So if you can't get the ball, at least make the other team knock it out of bounds. Now you have a referee with a whistle malfunction here. A seems ready to go. Nelson will inbound for the Silver Eagles. Going from right to my left. This is Loken swinging up top to Munns. Back to Nelson. He'll dribble to the top of the key. Now he'll try to make a drive down the right side off. Nice little left-hand hook by Jacob Munns for the first points of the game. 2-0 MG. Nice pass by Nelson to Munns driving the lane, who just put up the little left-hander and gave him the first lead of the night. Newton swings it around to Jimenez on the left corner. He goes cross court to Golden. Golden in the corner looking for some help. Gets it up top to Jimenez. Long three, he nailed it though. 3-2 Edgewood with the early lead against the MG Silver Eagles. 16:20 to play, and it's a 3-2 Edgewood lead. Munns trying to dribble out of the press, gets it to Nelson across the court to Nett. Nett tries to drive the lane now, back off. Give it to Loken. High right side, he'll drive the lane, put up the right-hander, gets it for 2. Trey Loken gives this lead back to the Silver Eagles, 4-3, excuse me. Jimenez bringing it up for the maroon-clad Crusaders. 3-ball attempted by Regner. Wasn't even close, and he was backing down court already. A little too sure of himself on that one. Nelson to Nett up high. Over to Munns, high left side. He'll back up now. Give it to Loken, high right side. Silver Eagles haven't worked it inside very much. Long three for Nelson and nailed that one dead. That's one of those driveway type shots. You go out beyond the big crack that is your three-point line and throw it up, and he made that one beautifully. Jimenez trying to drive now down the center of the lane, puts up the left-hander. Didn't get it, but draws a foul and will get 2 shots. 6-3 the Silver Eagles lead, but Jimenez will cut into that. Nett called for the first foul. And Jimenez to the line. Sinks the first. 7-4, Jimenez with all 4 of the Crusader points. Chance for number 5 right here. It made them both. Silver Eagles on offense again. Long pass to Munns, stolen. Regner will bring it across. And a steal by Nelson. Took it right out of the hands of Jimenez. Nelson lays it up. No, he dumped it down low to Loken. Loken has it blocked out of bounds. Great play there by Lance Nelson. Fooled me. made a little dump pass down to Trey, and Trey couldn't quite get it over the guy in front of him. Now the Silver Eagles will inbound it under their own basket. Leading at 7-5, 14:55 to play in the first half. This is Munns, high right side. Now he'll back up between the circles, between his legs. Now try to drive. No, he'll back off again. Ran into a double team. Bracken drives left side. Scoop underneath. No. Rebound Schmatzer. Ahead to Jimenez. I think he walked with it, but he lays it up. Can't get it to go. Bracken with the rebound. Bracken's pulled down a lot of rebounds already in this short season. Munns thought about the three. He'll give it to high post Bracken. This is Loken with the ball. Hands it off to Nelson for three. Nope, not going to get that one. Rebound by Golden for the Crusaders. Quickly ahead to Newton. Back to Jimenez. They're working the perimeter really well. They've only gotten it into Schmatzer's hands one time. Jimenez will take the three. Off the front. Tipped. Bracken brings it down again. He's out jumping the bigger Schmatzer. Wallace Schmatzer. Come on. Schmatzer got that rebound, though, after a long miss on a three. 13:50 to play in the first half. Silver Eagles with the lead. Regner from the corner. Nailed that one for three, and a timeout called by Coach Z. Which Coach Z? Our Coach Z. You remember these two teams both have a Coach Z, Coach Zwettler and Coach Zweifel. The two, I believe they're the longest running coaches in the conference, aside from probably Laura Stavnes, the girls coach at Edgewood. Timeout on the floor, a 8-7 Edgewood lead. That three by Regner giving Edgewood their first lead of the game. Silver Eagles have shot the ball. We're pretty decent here in the opening minutes. Something they've got to avoid is that slow start. They're doing pretty well so far. Earlier tonight, the two JV squads split. JV 1, Edgewood won 32-26, and JV 2, Silver Eagles won 52-41. Bonus points to anybody who knows why I referred to this gym as Patterson-Borman Arena. I'll score it at home. We're not keeping track here or giving prizes. Loken with the long pass across court. Nelson, the net, swinging around to Munns in the corner. Left side, tried to dribble the baseline. Oh, runs into his player. No foul call. Back to Bracken. He drives over. Matzer with the block into the hands of Golden. Golden down the floor in a hurry. Looks to dump it inside. Matzer's going to knock it out of bounds. It's going to be MG ball. Matzer, the second player named Wallace to play for Edgewood in my tenure here. Remember years ago they had a guy who played football, baseball, and basketball named Wally Longo? So keeping that tradition alive, we have Wallace Schmatzer. Now Brandon Schrockenthaler into the game for Bracken. Who else did we have come in here? There's net. Let me figure out. Don't tell me. Number 4, Jordan Hibner, a 6'1 sophomore. Hibner off to a good start. Scored 7 points against Monroe. A loss, but just the same. Schrockenthaler, the cross-court pass to Nelson. He'll dribble up between the circles and come around to the right side. Swings it over to Loken. Looking for Schrockenthaler in the lane. Kicks it back out to Nelson. Nelson, he'll drive the lane. Off to net in the left corner. He'll bring it up and give it to Loken between the circles. Trail drive right side. Hand it off to Hibner. Hibner will get in. Fall away 10-footer. No. Over the hands of Schrockenthaler. Newton gets the rebound and passes ahead to Golden. Back to Newton. Jimenez up top. Charles Clark in the game now for Schmatzer. And we got a travel called on Clark. Clark, an honorable mention all-conference football player, and he looks the part too. He is a big kid, listed at 6'7". He's solid. Subs coming in for the Crusaders. Who have we got here? Regner's still in there. Number 12 is in there now. Oh, Ben Newton, he was in there. He's a starter. Jimenez, Clark, Regner, and some kid I don't recognize yet. 14, Marcus Thalen. Okay. Loken will drive the lane. Couldn't get it up. Schrockenthaler gets a nice pass to Hibner. Oh, and Hibner can't get it to drop. Earns 2 free throws, though. Hibner just a sophomore. Clark called for his first foul. That's the team first. Jordan Hibner looking for his first points tonight. Has a chance to tie and take the lead. Not that way. Got to make your free throws. All right, Loken's going to come out, and 23, Will Schreiner come in. So his first appearance tonight. Another sub coming up for the Silver Eagles. Hibner misses them both. Rebound by Thalen. Jimenez will bring it up for the Crusaders. They lead it with a little over 12 minutes to play in the half. Thalen missing the shot. Rebound Silver Eagles. Nelson drive the lane, kick it out to 15. Who is that? Henry Walsh in the game. Right away gets a shot. Nice pass off Nelson. And Henry's on the board and gives the Silver Eagles a 9-8 lead. Henry Walsh, one of our favorite football players from this past season. Outstanding receiver. Missed by the Crusaders. Oh, and guys tied up. Boy, Will Schreiner muscling that kid down. Trying to get the ball away, and neither one of them wanted to let go. And Schreiner, the stronger of the three, clearly stronger of the three of the two. There's just two kids wrestling for the ball. It ends up Silver Eagle ball underneath the Edgewood basket. Munns will bring it up for the Silver Eagles. Oh, that's not Munns, I'm sorry. Oh, it is. Screwed up on the number. Schrockenthaler trying to back in against Clark. He'll kick it out top to Munns. He'll try to drive in, stopped at the free throw line, kick it into the corner. Hibner to Schreiner. That's Hibner in the corner, needs some help. Munns coming over to help him. They get him the ball. Munns, top of the key. 3 for Jacob Munns. Munns with 5. And gives the Silver Eagles a 12-8 lead. 10:52 to play in the first half. Silver Eagles regain the lead over the Crusaders. Jimenez bringing it up between the circles. Almost lost it there to Hibner. Silver Eagles defense looking pretty sharp here. They're not giving Regner anything. He's had one decent look at the basket, and two maybe, and he made one of them. Clark not going to shoot that. He's not going to shoot outside of 10 feet, that's for sure. Golden swings it around, Newton swings it to Jimenez on the high right side. Jimenez between the circles, has it stripped by Munns. Quickly ahead to Hibner. He'll lay it up and in. 2 for Jordan Hibner, his first field goal of the night. Silver Eagles starting to put a little distance in. 14-8. With 10-10 to play in the first half. All the Edgewood scoring done by 2 players, Regner and Jimenez. Jimenez, a decent player last year. I believe he was hurt earlier in the season, has missed the first couple games. Newton for 3, nope. Clark trying to get that rebound, and they call a foul on the Silver Eagles. And I believe this is Jacob Munns getting called for it. Yep, Munns, his first foul, team second, and Clark. Clark is about 1.5 feet taller than Munns and twice his weight. Yeah, Munns got the better of that one. Oh, ouch. Clark missed everything but the floor on that free throw. Yikes. I don't know if you can even call that one an air ball. That wasn't, never mind. All right, his second try to hit the backboard at least coming up. He does, but he misses the shot. Rebound Silver Eagles. So both teams missing a couple free throws early on. This is Munns down the floor in a hurry. Swinging around to Hibner into the corner to 15, Walsh. Schreiner into the lane. Oh, nice pass. Nice pass to Bracken, and Bracken laid it up and in. Give Schreiner credit for knowing when not to shoot. As he found his path blocked, just did a little dump down to Bracken, who made the easy shot. Missed there by Jimenez. And we're going to get a foul going back the other way. This one on the Crusaders. I believe this on Charles Clark. His second foul, so that'll bring Schmatzer off the bench. Walsh will sit down, and who we got here? Munns, Bracken. Nelson's on the floor. 12 and 21. Munns and Bracken, and I think that's Kevin Nitt back on the floor. Nope, 24 is Owen Croak. First we've seen him tonight. Rebound Nitt. Back to Croak. Croak, a little 8-foot jumper. Good. Owen Croak, his first basket. 6'1" junior, just off the bench. Quickly nails a shot, and it's 18-8. Silver Eagles on a 10-0 run here. 11-0 run. It was 7-8. Golden trying to go baseline. Swings it around up top. Boy, the Silver Eagle defense has been just stifling. This is Newton for two. No. Tipped. Out of bounds. It goes to MG. Wow, everything going the Silver Eagles' way right now. 8:44 to play in the first half, and they lead it by 10. Subs coming in. Trey Loken back in, and Jacob Munns will take a rest. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different Silver Eagles have scored by my record. No, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 different Silver Eagles have scored, as opposed to 2 guys on Edgewood. Give it to Loken, high left side, right side. Bracken goes to his left to Croak. Up top to Loken, drives the lane, back up. Give it to Nitt. Now high right side, this is Nelson with the ball. He wants to drive, but he knows better. He'll give it to Loken. Off to Croak. Croak will back it up. He needs some help now. Finds Loken left side. Dribble into the lane, put up the shot, and he's called for the travel. Wasn't a clean shot anyways. It was a heave at best. But okay, Will Schreiner back into the game for the Silver Eagles. Jimenez and some other guys. Let's see, 22 in the game for them. William Klipstein. 6'2" junior. Schmatzer in there, of course. Jimenez will bring it up. There's Regner. He's off on the left side. They haven't gotten him the ball very much. They look inside for Schmatzer. At the free throw line, back to Jimenez. High on the right side, this is Klipstein. Back to Jimenez between the circles. There's Regner on the left side. He looks inside to dump it. Dumps it into Golden, and Golden draws the foul. On the floor, no shot. They're going to call Lance Nelson for his first foul. Team third foul. So Croak will sit down, number 4. Jordan Hibner will come back in for MG. Coach Z's been able to play a pretty deep bench so far tonight. Long miss there by Klipstein. Out of bounds, MG ball. Nope, they're going to give it to the Crusaders right in front of the MG end of the bench. Golden will inbound it. MG sticking to that 2-3 defense, and it's working pretty well for them. They're letting them bring it across half court, but then picking up. Jimenez from the free throw line made that one look easy. He's got 7 of their 9 points, 7 of their 10 points, excuse me. 18-10, he ends the 11-0 MG run. Logan trying to go baseline. Runs into some trouble. Picked up by the Crusaders. Golden on the run. Over to Schmatzer. Too far underneath the basket. He misses it. Rebound by Schrockenthaler. And he draws the foul. Foul on Regner, his first, team third. Schrockenthaler will come out. Bracken will come back in. Nelson's going to take a rest, and Walsh will come in. So we've got Walsh out there, Schreiner, Bracken, Hibner, and Munns. Munns will run the offense with Nelson on the bench. He'll bring it across the timeline between the circles. Walsh circling around. Schreiner to Hibner. Back to Munns, right side. Down in the right corner, back up top to Munns, swinging around. They get into the corner. Look inside for Bracken, knocked out of bounds. It's going to be MG ball. Edgewood doing a good job keeping that one from getting dumped inside. MG moving the ball pretty sharply around the perimeter. 6:35 to play in the first half, and an 18-10 MG lead. Sub ready to come in for Edgewood. Bracken, 10-footer, yes! He has 4 points. Jimenez bringing it across, 20-12. Oh, Jimenez hitting that one, 20-13, excuse me. Jimenez having a nice night shooting already. I've got him unofficially for 10 points. Bracken inbounding the ball to Munns. Jacob will bring it across in a hurry. We're down to 6 minutes to play. Thought about the 3, give it back to Bracken. Go down low, kick it out to Munns. From the right side, he'll stop. They're going to give him that? Nope. Recover quickly. Guy overplayed him on defense, and I thought he was going to take the shot, but took just a little too long. Schreiner to Walsh. To Munns on the right, he'll dribble up to the free throw line and a call for the travel. Shuffled his feet just a little bit as he got to the line. He wanted to square up and just took that extra step into the game for the Crusaders. 6'2" junior Ovu Nwanku. My apologies if I messed that one up. Let's see, who we got coming? Oh, Lance Nelson back in for Hibner. So we got Walsh, Nelson, Bracken, Munns, and Loken. All right. This is Jimenez bringing it up for the Crusaders. Jimenez last year averaged 10 points a game, was honorable mention all conference, and he's a good player, you can see that. Ooh, Nelson almost came up with a steal there. Nelson, a leading scorer and a defensive wizard, I'm guessing. We've seen some particularly good flashes tonight. So we'll stick it in that 2-3 zone. Jimenez for 3 again and nails this one. Lisandro Jimenez, he had 5 points in the win over Stoughton. That was his only previous scoring effort in any of their first 4 games. He's at 13 tonight. They gotta shut that guy down. This is Bracken, high left, right side. Nelson, oh, he kind of lollygagged that pass and it's stolen. Quickly ahead to Jimenez, but Bracken there to take it out of his hands. Quickly ahead to Lance Nelson, or Munns, Jacob Munns. Lays it up, boy, that one didn't look like it was gonna drop at first. Munns has 7 points. 4:40 to play in the first half. 22-16, the Silver Eagles lead it. This is Jimenez up top. Nwanku to Jimenez. Golden coming in from baseline, or is that Regner? That's Golden. And he misses the shot, but is fouled. He gets 2. Bracken called for his first foul. 4th team foul is all. Relatively quick first half. Not many fouls. Golden sinks the free throw for his first point of the night. Now Walsh will sit down, and number 14, Kevin Netto, come back in. And 24, Owen Croak will come in. And Munns will sit down. Joining Bracken, Nelson, and Loken on the floor. Golden misses his second one. He steals the inbound pass, though. Jimenez, nice head fake, lays it up and in. I've got 15 for Jimenez already, and it's a 22-19 game. He scored all but 4 of their points. Oh, we got a foul on the floor by Jimenez. Fourth foul, both teams with 4 fouls, so not near shooting quite yet. Jimenez will sit down. Who'd they bring in his place? 32, was it? Jackson Trudgeon. Trudgeon, just a sophomore. Excellent athlete as we saw him play football last fall. And I believe he was a defensive back for the Crusaders. They were forced to play a lot of sophomores last year. Trudgeon looks like he's going to be a good one on the basketball court. All right, Ben Newton takes over the point with Jimenez on the bench. Regner back to Newton. Swinging around. And who is that? Golden? Golden from his familiar right corner position got tripped up and hit the dirt hard. Bracken charged with his second foul, team 5th, so 1 more and we're in the bonus. 3:55 to play in the first half. Nwaku. Regner from the corner misses the 3, rebound net. Excuse me, not net. Not net? Yes, net. Loken into the lane. Lays it up and in. Trey Loken having a nice night tonight. He's got 4 points already. Trey's averaging only 6.5 a game, so he's well on his way to topping that. Trudgeon brings it up. He's at the top of the key. Guarded by Nelson. Aku swinging around looking for Regner. No, that's Golden with the shot. Rebound by Nelson, and he draws the foul. That'll be the 5th team foul on Edgewood. 21. No, number 30, Nwaku called for that foul. So Edgewood putting some pressure on. 3:20 to play in the first half. They get it into Nelson. He's a great ball handler. Stroke gets it across and back into the hands of Lance Nelson. Lance will bring it up between the circles. Edgewood in a man-to-man. They have been the whole game. The Silver Eagles sticking to their zone when they're on D. Croak swinging around back to Nelson, high left side. He's trying to find some running room. Nice little spin move, floats one up, no. Off the hands, and Nwaku with the rebound. They're on the run. He's got nobody to throw it to, so he'll have to pull back. Stolen by Nelson. So at least his second, maybe third steal of the game. He takes it in, nice pass, tipped out of bounds by the Crusaders. He was looking for Croak on the fast break, and Edgewood did a good job knocking it out of bounds, but now Schmatzer's going to have to come in, and they'll take Nwaku out. With 2:41 to play, so Eagles chance to go up here. Their lead 24-13 so far, 24-19, excuse me. Jimenez back in, and Flipstein will take a seat. Silver Eagles inbounding under their own basket. They swing it around top to Croak. Croak dribbling all the way around the court. Nelson to Logan, top of the key into the lane. Down for Nepp, and Net gets fouled. This is going to be Jimenez's second foul. And that'll send Kyle Net to the line. Kevin Net, excuse me. Second foul on Jimenez. So he's got a bunch of points, but 2 fouls now. It's kind of a bad thing. That'll send Net to the line. Kevin's first trip. He's got no points tonight. There's his first. Kevin had 7 points in the opener against Monroe. Younger brother of Kyle Net, who averaged 7 points a game last year for the Silver Eagles. MG lost 4 good starters last year. Nelson, Hepp, Houston, and Kyle Net. Now, let's see if Kevin can sink his second one here and extend this MG lead with 2:27 to play in the first half. Nope, misses that one. Rebound, Crusaders. Trudgeon will bring it up. Give it left side Newton, get it right back. Regner thought about the three and walked into a double team. 2-pointer for Thaler, his first bucket of the night. 6'6" senior forward. 25-21, MG's lead down to 4. They led by as much as 10. Nelson with the ball, a little behind the back action. Dribbles in right side. A little delayed shot there, but a nice, beautiful shot. Made the 2-pointer, he's got 5 points, and 2 more for the Silver Eagles. Trudgeon brings it up for the Crusaders. Gets into that 2-3 zone. Schmatzer had trouble with that one before anybody even covered him. Regner inside to Wallace. Wallace, the defense collapses on him. He tries to go underneath. Well, we're going to get Schreiner for the foul. No, Schrockenthaler's in there. Yep, Brandon's first. Wallace, Schmatzer. Schmatzer scoreless tonight. Makes that one. He's been pretty consistent. 8 points against Craig, 9 points against Riedberg, 8 points against Ford. Just his first point tonight. Now, Walsh and Schreiner in the post for the Silver Eagles as Schrockenthaler sits down. Takes 2 guys to fill up the post the way Schrockenthaler does. Big kid. I like to have that size on the floor. Schmatzer, nothing but net on his second one. First 2 points of the night for their 6'7" senior. And he knocks it out of bounds. It'll be a G ball again. Minute and a half to play in the first half. A 27-23 MG lead. Nelson looking inbound, long pass. Found Walsh open. Schreiner, they swing it around to Logan on the right side. He drives the lane. No. Schmatzer with the rebound. He'll hand off to Trudgeon. Trudgeon makes me think of a young Jack Dunn. Remember when he played for Edgewood? He was tough, whether it was football or basketball. Wasn't the biggest guy, but man, he worked hard all the time. Trudgeon's listed at 6 foot. He ain't. This is Regner. High left side, or right side. Now he'll drive in, put up the 15-footer. No, rebound, Trey Loken. Loken's having a great night. Off to Nelson on the left side. Nelson, fall away, no. Rebound, picked up by the Crusaders. They're on the run, coming back. Under a minute to play. Stop. Newton, back to Regner in the lane. No, and Regner got fouled and will get 2 shots. 38.7 seconds left. Foul on number 15, Henry Walsh. First team foul on him. Mentioned no fouls earlier. That's kind of changing now. Regner to the line. He hit a 3 early in the game, and this is his next point. That's just his 4th right there. Now Schrockenthaler and Hibner coming in for MG. 27-24. Regner has a chance to pull him within 2. He does not. Rebound Hibner. Silver Eagles hoping to extend that 3-point lead now. Munn's bringing it across the timeline. They give it Nelson at the top. Lance ready to take on Trudgeon. Trudgeon's quick, but Lance is one heck of a ball player. Coach Z told me before that before the season started, Lance was going to be the star of this team. He's definitely shown it so far. Now we got a timeout. Nope. Nope. They're going to say he didn't advance it. I think the ref was a little stingy with the rule. 15 seconds left in a 3-point MG lead. Edgewood with plenty of time to make a shot, to pull within 1 or even tie it up. They put Jimenez back in at the point, take Trudgeon out. So Jimenez will let it count down as they play for the last shot here. 8 seconds. This is Newton, high left side. Thrown, stolen by Hibner. Quickly ahead. And they call the travel on Jacob Munns. No, they don't call it travel. They say the time expired before he got the shot off. So we go to the locker room. The Silver Eagles leading the Edgewood Crusaders 27-24. I'm Steve Martinelli. This is Monona Community Media. We'll be back with the second half of Silver Eagle boys basketball in just a bit. Stay tuned. Welcome back to Monona Grove High School at the Big House. The Silver Eagles leading the Edgewood Crusaders. Still can't hear myself. Test, 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 test. Forgive us while we work this out. That's much better. That's good right there. Monona Grove leading the Edgewood boys 27-24 in the first half. Edgewood led in scoring, let's see here, by 15 points by Isandro Jimenez. More than half their points. He has 2 fouls though. Something he's going to have to be careful of. After that it drops off and nobody has more than 2 points, 3 points at best. No, I take that back. Regner's got 4 for him. On the Silver Eagle side of things, let's see. Loken has 4 points. Lance Nelson has 5. 2 for Hibner. 7 for Munns. 1 for Ned. 2 for Walsh. 4 for Bracken. 2 for Croak. You see a pattern here? Silver Eagles spreading that scoring out. Nobody with more than 7 points. A lot of guys getting in the action tonight. Hard for the Crusaders to shut things down when the Silver Eagles have that many threats on the floor. Monona Grove's made a couple of threes. Edgewood's made 4 of them. Free throw shooting. Let's see. Monona, 1 out of 4. That ain't right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 out of 10 for the Crusaders. Better, but still not good. The Little Silver Eagles have been entertaining at halftime. The Monona Grove Youth Program, bringing up your stars for the future. I'm Steve Martinelli. In my 25th year of bringing you Silver Eagle basketball, I started before there was even round balls, you know, the peach baskets, and we were playing with those big red rubber balls. Remember those? Yeah, the ones you play battle ball with. No, not really. We didn't have peach baskets. We played in a real gym with wooden floors and nets and glass backboards and Frank Lavac and all that great stuff. All right, well, the Silver Eagles looking pretty good in that first half. They went on an 11-0 run there. The score was 8-7 Edgewood when the run started and 18-8 when it was done, and Monona has controlled the game since then. I've done a good job shutting down the leading scorer, Michael Regner of Edgewood. And Regner scored in double figures 3 of their first 4 games by my figuring. 14 against Craig, 13 against Reedburg, 22 against Fort. But they've held him to just 4 points tonight. One of those, a 3 that he hit early in the game, and he's been quiet ever since then. Let's see, foul trouble, nothing significant. Connor Bracken's got a couple for the Silver Eagles. For Edgewood, Charles Clark got a couple quick ones. Cassandro Jimenez has 2. That's the one I'd be concerned about because he's been their only scoring threat in this game. Silver Eagles looking for their first win of the season, and they can smell blood tonight. Now, this is a team that is a little taller than Monona Grove, but not nearly as athletic. Silver Eagles can trot out any number of really fast, quick players. Their defense has been very good tonight. Lance Nelson, while their leading scorer for most of the season, has done a spectacular job playing defense tonight, running that fast break, made some spectacular passes. A lot of credit to Trey Loken and Jacob Munns. They played really well too. Silver Eagles a little undersized under the basket, but they've really been in there scrapping for it. Schreiner and Bracken and excuse me, Henry Walsh, Kevin Nett. You know, those mid-range guys, kind of tweeners, are all playing great defense and doing well under the net. Oh, I forgot Schrockenthaler. He's played well too. So let's see, who else have they shut down? James. We haven't even seen James. He must be hurt tonight. Huh. Who else? Nathan Golden averaging 8 points a game. Wallace Schmatzer almost 8 a game. Schmatzer's got 2 free throws, and Golden has yet to score a point. So they're doing a great job shutting down the leading scorers. Everybody except Jimenez. They've left him open for a couple of threes, and he's taken advantage and nailed them. All right, we'll be going here in just a few seconds. After tonight, let's see, our boys will travel to Watertown Tuesday night to take on the Goslings, and then they'll be back here Friday the 20th against Milton. MG girls, on the other hand, don't have their schedule right in front of me. Give me a second here. All right, MG girls, well, we'll be here tomorrow night with the MG girls, that's right. Where's my schedule? I'm lost here, I'm sorry. Yeah, Saturday the 14th, the girls are here against Watertown. And then next week we'll see the girls here on the 19th against Milton, the boys on Friday the 20th against Milton. Then we're off till after Christmas. We'll also say farewell to Justin Janis at Christmas, as he is leaving his post here with Monona Community Media and traveling to the Big Apple, where he'll be the next Kevin Smith or Spike Lee. I know if he's doing this Kevin Smith route, Schmook and I want the Jay and Silent Bob roles. You know, those reoccurring characters, those oddities in every show. I got to talk to Justin about that. All right, Silver Eagles come out with Nett, Bracken, Munns, Nelson, and Loken. This is Jimenez getting the inbound pass from Golden to start the second half. They come out with Newton, Schmatzer, and Regner. This is Regner trying to drive in from the right side. 15-footer or 10-footer, no. Tipped by Schmatzer. Schmatzer with the putback. Got the basket and the foul. His first foul, or first field goal of the night. Connor Bracken called for his third foul, so that's going to get somebody off the MG bench. Not yet, apparently. One free throw for Schmatzer coming up. He's 2 for 2 so far. Misses that one, rebound Nett. So good start for the Crusaders, as they not only got the basket, they got an important foul against a key player for the Silver Eagles. That's Connor Bracken with the ball right now. Goes left side to Munns. Up top to Nelson. Nelson backs his way in the lane, back to Munns, top between the circles. He'll try to drive right side, kick it into the corner. Bracken throws it out. This is Nelson coming in from the right side. A little 10-foot jumper for 2. Lance Nelson. Silver Eagles answer with their own basket. This is Regner, high right side. They have been all over him. Credit those guards. They swing it underneath. 3-ball, miss, rebound Nett. I believe that was Golden taking that one, or Jimenez. Wasn't even close. Nelson, he'll hand it off to Munns. And a travel called on Munns. I think that's his third tonight. That's unfortunate. That one ref does not like him. He's got it in for him, because I thought at least one of them was questionable. I gave that last field goal to Munns. It might have belonged, or to Loken, or Nelson. It might have belonged to Loken. It'll come out in the paper. That's the official source. Don't quote me. Long cross-court pass. They bring it up top to Regner. He goes left side to Newton. Up top to Jimenez. They look inside for Schmatzer. Schmatzer looks to get rid of the ball right away, and there he's going to the basket. He had the height advantage and didn't take it. Gets it off over Bracken. Bracken gets the rebound on the miss. They head to Nelson. Silver Eagles running. Nelson will hesitate and drive. Dump it off to Loken. Loken will come in from the right side. Draws the foul. On the floor. Henry Walsh ready to come in for the Silver Eagles. So Newton getting the foul. Yep, Ben Newton picking up his first foul. So Bracken will sit down. Henry Walsh will come in. Henry, remember, had that scary injury to end the regular season, or to end the season for the football team. Glad he's okay. Loken with the ball, right side up top to Munn, swinging around. Net on the left. He'll dribble out to the high post. Looks inside for Walsh. Clark getting away with one there, comes up with the steal. He'll give it to Jimenez. Jimenez working against Nelson. Nice pick by Clark. Jimenez dump it down low, but draws the foul before he got rid of it. Foul on number 12, Jacob Munns, his second, team second. Net will sit down, and Hibner will come in. Hibner's got a basket, a 2-point variety. Jimenez inbounding. Better get it in soon. There he does. Into Newton. Give it back to Jimenez. High left side. Up top of the key is Regner. Regner tries to drive. Dump it down to Jimenez. 3 from the left side. No. Rebound Munns. Quickly ahead to Loken. Can he save it? Yes, he does. Gets it into the hands of Munns. Swinging around. Nelson for 3. No. Rebound Jimenez. It's a nice sequence there between those 3 guards. Munns, Loken, and Nelson. Those guys work together very well. Jimenez, the long 3. They cannot shut that guy down. That's his 4th 3 of the night. Fortunately, he's the only one having a hot night as we got 15 minutes to play, 29-29. So Eagles have a chance to break this tie. Munns, top of the key, guarded by Newton. Newton. You only knew how much I hate the town of Newton. Loken, top of the key now. He'll drive in, dump it over to Munns in the right corner. Munns floats one up and gets it to drop. Jacob Munns with 9 points tonight. His high is 13 against Monroe. Last year averaged just under 2 a game. 3 ball, nope, missed, tipped. Silver Eagles track it down. Clark is going to get called for his second foul, third foul. No, the Schmatzer, his first foul. They calling a foul? No, they're not calling a foul. They're just going to say knocked out of bounds by the Crusaders. Can't imagine that, but all right. Loken's going to take a seat, and Croak will come in. Jimenez inbounding for the Crusaders, the maroon and gold. A little give and go with Newton. Oh, Jimenez gets tied up by Nelson, and Lance gets the jump ball. It goes to MG. Good defense there. I thought he hooked him and he called for the foul. Schrockenthaler in, big Brandon. Brandon will come in, 6'4" junior. Looking for his first points tonight. Clark will pick him up. Now MG working against the press. Long pass at half court to Munns. Munns stopped, put up the 10-footer, dropped that one right in. They gave it to him. Jacobs got 11. And it's a 33-29 MG lead, 14 minutes to play. Jimenez is the only one who could hit anything tonight for Edgewood. Regner will try the 3. See, what did I say? Schrockenthaler got the rebound and got axed by Schmatzler. The big guy's first foul. Schrockenthaler had that ball cleanly, and Schmatzler came down and just tried to chop him down like a tree or something, like he's pruning branches or something. Like Nelson up the floor and Hurley. Oh, yeah, that's Lance. Give it to Croak. Give it to Hibner. Give it to Net coming in from the corner. Excuse me, that was Munns. Now 3-ball by Hibner is a miss. Rebound by Jimenez. He's everywhere for them. Coming in from left side layup. 2 for Sandro Jimenez. I've got him for 20 points, I believe. Wow. And it's 33-31 MG with the lead. Munns now taking a breather between the circles. Gives it to Croak. Here's Schrockenthaler up high. Trying to work against Schmatzler. Give it to Nelson. Nelson's not afraid to go in the lane. Has it knocked out of bounds. It'll be MG ball. MG inbounding under their own basket. Who's going to take it? Somebody better here. Come on, guys. Let's figure this out. Hibner, the sophomore, will come in. He'll do the honors. Inbounds it to Nelson. Lance working against Jimenez in the corner. Edgewood of the man-to-man all game. Now Munns float one up. Rebound, Edgewood. Oh, they called the foul on Croak. He didn't even touch the guy. Foul called on number 12. Munns? Wow, how can that be? Croak will take a seat. So we got Loken, Nelson, Hibner, Schrockenthaler, and is that Walsh? Nope, Net on the floor for the Silver Eagles. They work around the left side for the Crusaders. Up to Regner. 14, that's Thalen. Misses it. Rebound by Nelson. Excuse me, by Hibner. Loken on the high right side. Good dribble between the circles. Now come on. Attack from the left side. Hibner for 3. Jordan Hibner with 5 points with that 3-pointer. 12:15 to play. 36-31. The Silver Eagles lead it. Jimenez top of the key. Harassed by Owen Croak. Swing it to the left corner. 3-ball. That was Regner. You knew it's just a matter of time until he hits one. He's got 7 points now. Only his second field goal of the night. Minute 50 to play. Excuse me, 11:50 to play. 36-34. MG leads it. This is Croak. To Net, to Hibner, back to Net. Just near the free throw line. He'll go up top to Loken. Loken will drive in left side, float up the left-hander, no. Rebound, Golden, and he threw it away, picked up by Trey Locken. Trey gets the ball, high right side. Dribbles a little higher. Looks into the corner, has Hibner. Gets to the shot, and they lost it, but then regained it. Quick inside pass to Owen Croak, and Croak making the easy basket. Nice pass there. Jimenez. Nope, misses the long 3. Croak. Yeah, Croak with the ball. Croak will try to give it to Loken, but stolen by the Crusaders. Now there's a pileup on the floor. Schrockenthaler's got the ball. They're going to say jump ball, and it's going to go to the Edgewood squad. Schrock looked like it was a fumble underneath there, and he's the lineman diving on the ball. Did a good job doing that, but unfortunately the arrow was in their favor. So now they're going to go leave Thalen in there with, nope, he's going to come out. Thought they're going with 2 posts in there. They were bringing Schmatzler into the game. Schmatzer. Keep throwing that L in there. 38-34, MG leads, and subs coming in for our boys. Connor Bracken in. Haven't seen him much this second half. Net will sit. Kevin's played a good game. Actually, most of the Silver Eagles have played good games so far. I'm very impressed with this squad. This is my first time seeing them. Our first conference home game. Edgewood trying to work it around. This is Newton. Trudgeon into Schmatzer. He tries to drive the lane right side, lost it. Picked up by one of his teammates. They kick it out high to Trudgeon. Newton looking inside. Schmatzer gets tied up again with Loken. And this time the possession arrow goes to the Silver Eagles. Are they going to call a foul? No, they're going to give it to MG. Now Bracken going to inbound it. Covered by Schmatzer. Full court press by the Crusaders. MG hasn't had any problems breaking this. They get it into Nelson. He's got Trudgeon on him. He's going to beat him in the race across the timeline. Lance between the legs. Right side, tried to drive the baseline. Looking for some help, finds Hibner. Now from the free throw line, in and out, rebound Schmatzer, and he's fouled. It'll be the fourth team foul on the Silver Eagles, 9:49 to play. Schrockenthaler called for a second foul. Silver Eagles going with Schrockenthaler and Bracken in there, so the two big guys. They're the only players on the team 6'4" or bigger. This is an undersized squad, but pretty athletic. Schmatzer looking down low. They can't get it to drop, but number 14, Marcus Thalen, will go to the line. Taking two. Ooh, fourth foul on Bracken. You're going to have to play careful with him. Wouldn't surprise me seeing him come off after this first foul shot by Thalen. They've got somebody ready to come into the game. Thalen makes the first one. And there goes Connor. Now, who is that? Number 23, Will Schreiner. Don't believe we've seen Will yet here in the second half. Takes his place along the free throw line. And Marcus Thalen lines up his second shot. He's got 3 points. Chance to add another one and pull the Crusaders to within 2 points. Nope. 38-35 MG leads as Thalen makes the first but misses the second. MG with the rebound. Schreiner circling the 3-point line. Hands off to Hibner. Up top to Nelson. Excuse me, that was Loken. No, that was Nelson. I take that back. A foul called there on number 32. Jackson Trudgeon is first, sending Lance Nelson to the line, shooting two. Lance trying to put us over the 40 mark. Perfect on the first one. 8 points for Lance. Henry Walsh will come in for the Silver Eagles. Munn's back in. Joining Schreiner, Nelson, and Loken. Nelson's second free throw coming up. Perfect on that one. 9 points for the senior. The leading scorer. And he's up there again tonight. 9:15 to play and a 40-35 MG lead. Regner, top of the key. Didn't want to shoot that over Lance. Trudgeon now, high left side. Looking inside for Schmatzer. Schmatzer wants to do something with the ball. Gets it to Jimenez. Jimenez gets the basket and the foul. Alessandro Jimenez with another drive to the basket and a 3-point play coming up. Fourth foul on Jacob Munns. He's going to come out. And Kevin Nett's going to come in his place. Jimenez to the line where he's perfect 2 for 2. Just under 9 minutes to play here in a 5-point MG lead. Jimenez can cut into that. Not with that shot though, rebound by Croak. Edgewood's missed a couple key free throws here. Nelson trying to go left baseline, puts it up, nope, but draws the foul and gets 2 shots. Made me think of a kid named Caden Nelson. Yeah, Caden. He used to drive a lot and get those fouls and then he'd sink his free throws. Let's see if Lance can follow suit. Foul called on number 12. Nope, number 32. Jackson Trudgeon, his second. Lance. Oh, friendly rim dropped that one in. That's his 10th point. Walsh is going to sit down, and Bracken's going to come in. Bracken with 2 fouls, you recall. We got Nelson, Croak, Locken, Bracken, and Schreiner. Nelson hits them both, 11 points. 42-37. So he goes up by 5, 8:40 to play. Trudgeon to Regner. Swinging around to Jimenez. Schmatzer near the free throw line, almost threw that into the bench. Said gets it to Regner, they bring it up top to Trudgeon. A lot of three-point shooters and Schmatzer in there, the big man. He gets the pass. There and pass picked up by Loken, excuse me. Nelson thought about making a drive. Croak missing that one in the lane. Rebound by 14, Thalen. 8 minutes to play, 42-37, MG leads it. Under 8 minutes. Jimenez. They got like 4 guys watching Jimenez every time he touches it. Schmatzer. They collapse on him when he gets inside. He stands at the free throw line a lot. Regner trying to drive from the left side, blocked by 2 Silver Eagles. Passes out, intercepted by Locken. Trey lays it up and in. 6 points for the guard, 5'10" senior. Those 3 guards, Munns, Loken, and Nelson, really doing the job. And now a timeout by Coach Z, the Edgewood Coach Z. 44-37, the Silver Eagles up by 7 with 7.5 minutes to play. Looking good for the home team. Anybody out there recognize the Patterson-Borman reference? Anybody? Anybody? Bueller? There'll be more about that later, don't worry. Keep listening to WVMO. We're going to start something called the MG Sports Showcase, which will look back at Silver Eagle sports. Most of it's Silver Eagle, some of it's Silver Eagle related. It'll be good. Just little bits that we're going to produce and give you some history of the different sports, boys and girls over the years here at Monona Grove High School. All right, 7:33 to play. The Silver Eagles on task for that first win of the season. Looking to defeat the Edgewood Crusaders and move ahead of them in the standings. Like I mentioned, Monona Grove 0-3 on the season. They played just the one conference game against Monroe, so this would even their conference record at 1-1. Last year, these 2 teams weren't even close in terms of talent. Silver Eagles 11-3 in conference, first place. Edgewood 7-7, good for 5th place. And the same held true over the course of the non-conference too. Monona Grove 16-7 overall, Edgewood 12-12. And right now, it looks like it's the Silver Eagles' game to lose. They bring out Croak and Schreiner and Trockenthaler. A couple big guys. Nelson and Locken. Sandro Jimenez taking the inbound pass to start the last 7.5 minutes of this game. This is Newton. Thanks. Miss inside. Could be a foul going back the other way. Silver Eagles, the beneficiaries of that one. Let's see who they whistled this on. Thalen called for his 4th. No, his 1st, excuse me. Some pressure and timeout called by the Silver Eagles as they were having trouble getting inbounds. Our Coach Z jumped on that opportunity to save us a turnover. 30-second timeout for the Silver Eagles. So, boys will be back here next week, Saturday night against the Milton Red Hawks. Friday night. No? Friday night. Boys will be here Friday. Girls are Thursday night against Milton. And the girls are here tomorrow night against the Watertown Goslings. So you can come out and watch them, or you can turn on YouTube like you have tonight and kindly watch us and forgive all of my missteps and misspeaks. All right, MG will inbound underneath the Edgewood basket. and figure out where to put my water here. They get it into Nelson. He'll walk it up against Jimenez and Nwaku. Get it into Schrockenthaler. Back to Nelson between the circles. 7 minutes to play. Silver Eagles with a 44-37 lead over the Crusaders. Loken fouled. Second foul on Thalen. Fourth team foul, I think. Long inbounds pass to Loken between the circles. Trey. He'll give it off to Croak. Back to Trey. Schreiner gives it to Loken. Trey to Lance Nelson. Lance high on the right side. He'll try to drive. Stopped. He'll try it again from the free throw line. Looking inside for Schrocken. Through his hands and into the hands of Regner. Regner quickly down court to Jimenez. Jimenez lays it up and in. Jimenez has been their entire offense tonight. I have him for 24 points. Nelson, coast to coast, can't get the layup to drop. Regner with the rebound. 6:05 to play. Silver Eagles with that 5-point lead again. Nwaku, no, tipped. Rebound. Who else? Jimenez. He's been everything and everywhere tonight. I think there's 3 of them on the floor, actually. Golden from the corner. No, he's been not Golden. Excuse me, that was Newton. And a timeout called by the Silver Eagles. 5:41 to play, 44-39. Monona on top. Full timeout. Monona getting scoring from a lot of different players tonight. Let me count this up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 different guys getting in the action tonight. And the ones that haven't scored have definitely added to it. Kevin Nett, he's got a free throw to his name. He's had a good game, though. Schreiner's played well. Schrockenthaler, a lot of the bigger guys have played well, but haven't put the ball in. Those 3 guards, though, Nelson, Loken, and Munns have played fantastic tonight. They're going to take us a ways this year. So 5:41 away from the MG Silver Eagles' first victory of the season. Girls, of course, have played pretty well. I believe the record's 4-2. Watertown's going to be a good challenge. They've got a decent team, so tune into that one tomorrow, or better yet, come on out to the high school. It's a cheap night out. Let's see, is it a special night? It's always a special night. Of course it's a special night. Tomorrow night, let's see. No, it's not. Tonight was Little Eagles at halftime, and the pep band playing. Tomorrow night, it's nothing. It's a Saturday. Come out against Milton. See the Little Eagles again on Friday the 20th. All right. We're going this way, boys. Trey Loken will inbound for the Silver Eagles to Nelson in the backcourt. Lance will walk it across and be picked up by Jimenez. Hibner to Bracken to Loken. Trey to Hibner to Nelson between the circles. He'll try to get something going here. He draws a couple defenders every time he takes a step towards the basket. Trey to Hibner to Bracken. Trey Loken. Schmatzer thought about challenging him. Now Trey drives past him, lays it up, gets it to drop. Big basket for Trey. I've got him for 8 points. That would tie his season high. From the corner, Regner. Regner, their leading scorer, you remember. He's only got 10 points now. Hibner gets the inbound pass, and Nelson will bring it across. 46-42. Silver Eagles up by 4. 4:35 to play in the game. Tight, but not impossible. Just got to eat a little clock, score some points. Bracken trying to draw the foul against Schmatzer. Floats one up. No. Nuaku gets the rebound. He'll hand off to Jimenez, who'll bring it up for the Crusaders. He's looking for a place to drive now. He goes into the lane. Kicks it out. Regner for three. No. Ball on the floor. Everybody's on it. Possession arrow says Edgewood. Magic 8 Ball says it's unclear. Ooh, our coach Z giving somebody the business. 4:03 to play. In a 46-42 MG lead. Edgewood will have the ball under their own basket. Jimenez inbounding. Looking to inbound it. He wants Schmatzer to go somewhere, and the big guy's not getting it. He's going to throw it way back there and have Regner bring it across. Just dump it into the backcourt and let him start over. They look inside to Schmatzer, to Nuaku. Easy basket. He made a nice play from underneath the hoop, but nobody was on him. They pull it to within two, 46-44. MG needs a basket. Hibner. Back to Loken. Trey to Munns. And Munns is fouled. And that puts us in the bonus, I believe. Nuaku's second foul. That'll send Munns to the line. Jacob's first trip to the line tonight. I have him for 11 points. Otherwise, nope, not going to get that one. Didn't earn the second one. Rebound Schmatzer. That would have been a nice one to get with 3.5 minutes to play. It's a one-possession game, 46-44. Edgewood hasn't given up. They were down by 3 at halftime. It got to be a little bigger than that. Now they've kept it at 2 right here. Regner trying to drive. Stolen by Nelson. Lance will take it in, put it up. Doesn't get the basket, but gets the foul at least. So Regner called for his second foul. Send Lance Nelson to the line. Lance is a perfect 4 for 4. Regner's second foul, like I said. MG in the bonus now. Lance nails the first one. Shock and Taylor will come in. As will who? Oh, 14, Kevin Nett. So Silver Eagles with a big lineup here. Nett, Schrockenthaler, and Bracken. Guards are Loken and Nelson. Nelson 6 for 6 from the line. 13 points for him, just under his average. So MG with some token pressure. Edgewood brings it across. Schmatzer way up high between the circles. They try to dump it into him now. Nuaku, he's got to dribble out of trouble. Almost stolen, a foul called on Lance Nelson. Just the second on Lance, but that sends Nuaku to the line. He has 2 points already. This is his first trip to the line. 48-44, MG's up. Now Nett will take a seat, and Hibner will come back in. Hibner, a nice-looking sophomore. He's going to be a heck of a player. The only sophomore on the team for MG. Nuaku can't get it to drop. Rebound Bracken. Release the Bracken. Nelson up the floor in a hurry. Oh, I thought he had an open three there, but he decided to pass it up. Hands it off to Trey Loken. Loken, high right side. He's got Hibner on the left side there. He gives it to him. They swing it around the left corner to Bracken. Thought he might challenge the bigger Schmatzer. Now Nelson, he'll try to get in the lane. He can't get the spin move against Jimenez. He'll throw it up top and we'll start it over. This is Bracken in the left corner, right corner. Off to Nelson. 10-footer, puts it up and in! And the foul! Lance Nelson, flashes of brilliance. That was just a sweet, sweet shot, and somehow put that in and drew the foul besides. Third foul on Nuaku, and they'll send Lance to the line again. Nelson, a perfect 6 for 6 from the line. Doesn't this sound a lot like a Caden Nelson line? He's got 9 points from the floor. 6, 7 in a row from the line now. 16 points. Schmatzer comes out and Thalen comes in. I believe this is a career high for Lance now. 6, 9, 16 points. I believe it is. I've got his previous high at 15 against Monroe. And we were here. And the timing was great. 2:08 left to play in the game. Oh, and a nice 3 shot by Jimenez. I've got 5 threes hitting by Jimenez tonight. And a timeout called with 2:05 to play. A 51-47 MG lead. These last 2 minutes can take forever, but that's why we play them. All right, Owen Croak checking in for the Silver Eagles. Jacob Munns also coming back in. So the Silver Eagles will shift to a more offensive lineup as they have the ball underneath the Edgewood basket. We'll undoubtedly see that press again. Coach Zwetler's been very fond of using that when the Silver Eagles get the ball in the second half. We're seeing some spectacular guard play tonight out of Jimenez. Even Regner, he hasn't been as good as he normally is. He still got 10 points tonight. 3 threes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Only 6 guys have scored for Edgewood. And more than half their points by Jimenez. All right, they come out on the floor with Regner, Jimenez, Schmatzer, Nwaku, and Golden. For the Silver Eagles, it's Munns, Croak, Bracken. I think we have 6 guys on the floor. Yeah, somebody better get off. Okay. Nelson, Croak, Munns, Loken, and who else? Who's missing? Oh, Hibner. A lot of shooters on the floor. Very athletic bunch out there right now, just trying to eat some clock. This is Nelson driving right side. He'll back it off now and go up to Hibner. High right side. Give it to Munns between the circles. Look him up left side a little bit. No, stop. Almost lost the ball. Pick it up. Oh, off the hands of Hibner. Picked up by Edgewood. This is 24. Jimenez. Give it off to Regner. Back to Jimenez. Nwaku. Back to Jimenez. Top of the key. Boom, baby. That kid is money tonight. That's his 6th three-pointer. Wow. Minute 20 to play. And a 51-50 MG lead. This one is coming right down to the wire. Bracken checking in for the Silver Eagles. Minute 20 to play and a 1-point MG lead. The Silver Eagles have the ball. Both teams in the bonus. 9 fouls though for Edgewood, so the next one puts the Silver Eagles in the double bonus. Quite the game tonight. This has been fun. Hope it's fun, otherwise I wouldn't have done it this many times, right? Boy, if I stop having fun, that'd be sad. No, this has been a great game. I'm really encouraged by the Silver Eagles play tonight. I think this is a huge step in their making an advancement as a team as they've really played better and come together, and now they're facing a little adversity against a pretty tough Edgewood team. I thought Edgewood would be pretty decent this year because they had a couple good players coming back, and Regner and Jimenez. Those two can definitely shoot the ball, and they've got some size. Schmatzer and Thalen and Clark. Clark we haven't seen in the second half. Since he got that second foul, they planted his 6'7" bottom on the bench, and he's been nowhere to be seen. And now Bracken out on the floor for MG, playing with 4 fouls. Let's see who else. Munns has 4 fouls. They're both in the game now for MG. No, I take that back. Munns is not right this minute. We've got Croak and Loken, Hibner. This is Lance Nelson taking the inbound pass, as he usually does. Bringing it across the timeline. Guarded by Jimenez. Down to minute 10. Nelson, ooh, almost a foul there by Schmatzer. Nelson trying to drive the lane, right side. Wrap around pass to Hibner. Oh, should have taken a 3 there, Jordan. 1 minute to play. Trey Loken trying to drive from the right side. We got a foul. Owen Croak will go to the line. This is Regner called for his 3rd foul. Croak to the line. Owen's got 4 points tonight. That is his career high. He goes to the line with a chance to add to that 51-50 lead. 52 seconds to play. Come on, Owen, make this, baby. There we go. That's 5 points for the 6'1 junior. Now Schrockenthaler is going to come in, and Hibner will sit down. Silver Eagles go with some size in the post. They'll go Schrockenthaler in, Bracken on the floor. These are two great coaches. Really nice guys, super nice guys. I really admire both of them. The miss there. Bracken comes up with the rebound. Don't make the shot, at least get the rebound. Now Nelson trying to drive in the right side. They bring it back up high to Loken, and Loken gets fouled. They got a foul now, 39 seconds left. And a 2-point MG lead. Trey can do a lot to cement this one if he can hit a couple shots here. Interesting, this is Trey's first visit to the free throw line. He's got 8 points, but this is his first time he's been shooting from the line. Oh, gotta make your free throws. Gotta make your free throws. Now, Edgewood really needs this rebound if there's an MG miss. Kevin Nett ready to come in. Trey's second shot. No good. Rebound Edgewood. They give it to Jimenez. A 2-point MG lead, 52-50. Regner. Jimenez for three. No. Rebound, Bracken. That was a huge miss by Jimenez. That's when they needed one worse. Now Loken trying to dribble out of trouble, and a timeout called by the Silver Eagles coach, Dan Zweifel. 17 seconds to play. MG with a 2-point lead. No, I was saying these coaches are both really great guys. I've had the opportunity over the years to get to know both of them pretty well. They've both been around longer, or as long as I have anyways. Our coach Z and I started about the same time. And Coach Zwettler at Edgewood, just a first-rate gentleman. Really taking care of us when we've been out there for games, whether it's basketball or football out at Breeze Stevens. So shame to see either one of them lose tonight, but quite honestly, our Coach Z wants this win, and I got to give it to him. Coach Z coming up, I think, on his 300th victory soon. I got to check that out. He's getting pretty close. I'll write that on my notes here. All right. 52-50. The Silver Eagles have a 2-point lead, the ball, and 17 seconds left on the clock. I'm going to say we're going to let the guards try to dribble this one out. If they get a chance, take a break towards the basket. If they don't make the shot, they'll most likely draw the foul. This is why you practice free throws, though. This is where the game is on the line. Edgewood has to get the ball back by hook or by crook. They're going to foul if they have to. Monona's got to make the plays to give our guys the opportunity to even get fouled. They can't turn it over. They have to be smart. Protect the ball. Take the foul if you have to. The three starting guards, Hibner, the sophomore, and Bracken, the center. They get it into Munns. Munns gets fouled right away by Duaku, and he'll go to the line. Jacob, 0 for 1 from the line tonight. Duaku with his 4th foul there. Munns will go to the line, like I said. He has 11 points tonight. His career high is 13. He can tie that by sinking a couple here. Come on, Jacob. Oh, off the front of the rim. Got to make your free throws. All right. It's all right. We make one here, we add that degree of difficulty. Nwaku and Schmatzer sit down, and a timeout called by the Crusaders. 15 seconds left. 52-50. Monona with the lead, the ball, and the man at the free throw line. And the monkeys on the PA system. I'm a believer. How appropriate. Oh boy, this has been a good one. This has been fun, hasn't it? Two JV squads splitting the victory, and now these two coming right down to the last 15 seconds of the game. Very exciting. A lot of credit to our Monona Grove AV Club for bringing you these productions. All these kids are volunteers, and they put in a ton of hours. They easily put in as many hours working on this stuff as the athletes do, so give them a lot of credit. Remember, the next time you're watching this stuff, this is the best production of high school basketball possibly in the state. Certainly the best non-professional. That's right, I'm an amateur hack, I'll admit it. But these kids do a great job, but they put a lot of work into this. We got some first-rate equipment here. We put on a good show. Let me tell you, ladies and gentlemen, a good show. Watch some of the other schools at the conference. I won't mention any names. Wanakee, Stoughton. I guess I did mention a couple names. We do a much better production, quality-wise, information-wise, and our announcers are so good-looking, whether it's football or basketball. These are some handsome, and funny guys, I tell you. All right, coming out of the timeout. Jacob Munns at the line, shooting one. They've got Thalen and Regner down low in the post. They got Newton on the floor, Golden and Jimenez. A 2-point MG lead. Jacob Munns can hit his first free throw of the night. No, he misses it, tipped. And Jimenez comes up with it. Munns with 3 misses from the line tonight. Those could be big. Under 10 seconds to play. Jimenez driving left side. Floats it up. Gets the basket and the foul. Oh my goodness, this is bad. That's the one thing we couldn't have happen. Because now Jimenez ties the game with 5.8 seconds to play. He's got a chance to put one in here and tie it up or take the lead. They're going to call a timeout. Foul called on number 4, Jordan Hibner, his first. So the Silver Eagles got to hope Jimenez misses, and then they can get that quick shot off. Otherwise, we're going to overtime, which would be the 3rd overtime game in 4 games for the Silver Eagles this year. So you can't say they're not keeping it exciting, right? 5.8 seconds to play. Jimenez is 2 out of 3 from the line so far tonight. Edgewood hasn't been that great from the line. Let me count this up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 makes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 misses. So they're under 50% from the line. Of course, none of that matters right now because all Jimenez has to do is hit 1 out of 1. And it gives them the lead with just a fraction of time to play here. Less than 6 seconds, and Monona's going to have to move the ball quickly whether he makes it or not. On the plus side, if it goes through, the clock doesn't start till MG touches it, but you know Edgewood's going to call a timeout if they can and put the pressure on. Let's see. It appears Edgewood has 1 timeout remaining. Monona has none. 52-52. Boy, Jimenez has had a fantastic game tonight. All right. Silver Eagles come in with Croak, Bracken, Nelson, Locken, Loken, Jimenez. Missed the shot, rebound. Silver Eagles down the floor. Munns to Nelson for 3 to win it. Lance Nelson with the 3 at the buzzer to win it for the Silver Eagles. 55-52. Jimenez had a chance to take the lead, missed the free throw. Down the floor in a hurry for the Silver Eagles. Great rebound and pass by Connor Bracken. And then Lance Nelson with a 3 at the buzzer to win it for Monona Grove. My goodness, what a game. You can't ask for much more exciting than that. 55-52, Monona Grove winning it over the Edgewood Crusaders. Woo, boy, this is what makes it all worthwhile. This makes it a lot of fun, doesn't it, folks? I'm glad you got a chance to watch that. I'm Steve Martinelli. This is Monona Grove Creative Video. We're really enjoying you bringing you Silver Eagle basketball tonight. 55-52, player of the game. I got to go with Lance Nelson, Bob. Oh, wait, Bob's not here. Let's see. I've got Lance for 19 points. I think that's a career high for the young man. And the most important one was the last one. He hit that shot at the buzzer to win it for MG. 55-52. Thank you so much for watching. We'll be back here tomorrow night when the girls take on the Watertown Goslings. Tune in. Come out to the high school. Come over and introduce yourself to me. I'm signing autographs both before and after. I don't even charge for autographs. Anyways, I'm Steve Martinelli. This is Monona Grove Creative Video. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you and good night.